Hello everyone, welcome to my 100 most popular algorithm series. I'm back with another coding challenge. So this one is lead code problem number 240, which is search a 2D matrix 2, part 2. So we just solved, like previous video we just solved 2D matrix part 1. This matrix is a little bit more complicated one. So we need a different sort of strategy here. So first let's understand the problem statement. So it's a grid based problem, we're given a grid. And the property of this grid is special, that every row and every column is sorted. So as you can see, every row here, all the rows are sorted and all the columns are sorted. And there is a target that is given to us, and we need to figure out whether the target exists in the matrix or not. So we need to write an efficient algorithm that performs this search. So the way we are going to approach this problem is, we are again going to start from this location. Then we'll compare this element with the target. So let's say our target was 5 in this case. So we need to we can check here is whether this element is greater than target or not. So if we know 5 is less than 15, so we can skip all this entire column, because see, this is sorted, and if the target is less than 15, so target will be less than all the items on this column. So we can then shift one column prior to that. So then we can shift the control on 11. We'll perform the same check, that if 5 is less than 11, so we can skip this entire column, we'll move here, and here also we can skip entire column and move here. Now at this place 5 is greater than 4, so hence we'll move downwards this time, and we'll reach here and we'll basically reach to our element. And similarly, the same kind of logic we need to apply in order to perform any element on this matrix. So yeah, let's begin coding of this problem. So if the matrix is not present, there are no rows or there are no columns, then we cannot find our target. Okay, so we need two variables here again. We need a row pointer and a column pointer. Now row, we will initially start from the 0th row, and the column will start from this last position in the column. So that is matrix 0 minus 1. Oops, yeah. So we need to continue this searching for this element until we go out of bound. So until row is exhausted or column is exhausted. So we'll perform that check. So until row is less than the length of the matrix, or until column is greater than equal to 0. Okay, till this point we can continue searching, because we know that those are valid positions in the grid. Okay, now we'll perform this check. So if the cell at this row and column location matches the target, then we'll return true. If the target is greater than the element that we are looking for, okay, so if this element 15, let's say, is greater than the target that we're looking for, then we need to continue searching on the leftward. So we need to adjust the column. So we'll reduce the column. Otherwise, if this element is, let's say, less than the target, so we know the target is somewhere downwards, so we'll have to shift the row, adjust the row, we'll increment the row by 1. Okay, so after, if we are done iterating with this, then we know that we cannot find the target. If we somehow come out of this loop without finding the target, then the target doesn't exist. So yeah, that's the code that we need to write. Let's verify, let's run this code. Okay, so we have found the number 5 element. Let's try for something else. Let's say 17th, which is here. Yeah, it worked. Let's try for the corner cases. Let's say 30th, which is the last element. Let's try for 18th, which is on this corner. Yeah, let's try for some negative cases. Let's say 10, which does not exist. Oops, 10 is 10, my bad, 10 exists. Let's try for some other cases. For example, which is the element that does not exist. Okay, I'll do, let's say, 35. Oh, I think we missed something. We'll have to check our conditions. If row is less than matrix. Oh, this should be end. My bad. Yeah, it worked. And let's try for 0. Yeah, it worked. Let me submit my code. Yeah, it was accepted. Great. So this is how you solve this problem. This is a grid based problem. I typically like grid based solutions. So for more questions like this, stay tuned to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.